Hello, it's me, Mayo Hosko, and welcome to my channel. Hello, it's me, Mayo Hosko. No sugar, no filler, just real whole egg. And welcome back to another Mayo Hosko live random hangouts. This is episode 3, and just do a quick microphone check. Random hangouts. This is episode 3, and just do a quick microphone check. Sweet, the microphone's all fine and dandy. So for this episode 3, we're going to be talking with Amanda Polinski. The first 2 episodes we talked with Venomous Typin, and in the last week I have when Amanda Polinski reached out to me herself about is there any live streams that are going on, because Amanda has some free time right now, and I then came back at her and said, do you want to do a hangout on Friday night? And so the plans were made from there, and after we made those plans, I actually made a playlist for all of my episodes that I'm going to do that are Mayo Hosko random hangouts. So yeah, this will eventually go into that playlist, and after this stream you can go back and watch the previous 2 episodes as well. So anyway, those are the introductions. So hello, Amanda Polinski.
Oh, hey. Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing very good. How are you doing this Friday night?
Yeah, it's alright. Pretty keen to have a chat.
Yeah, so some people might know you from my previous live streams, but because I've explicitly put your name in the title, I'm guessing some people might not know who you are.
Hey guys, hey.
So I know that you get around to a lot of different people's live streams.
Yeah. We like to get amongst it. Hey.
Yeah, and I just want to say I do a quick shout out to some people. Obviously, hello to StreamYard. Miss Amby was in here earlier, and right now Brett's Builds is here. And Brett's Builds makes the reference to Mario Hosko. So you know what that means. Ah, Brett, you did it again. Changing my face to Mario. Thank you, Brett, for doing that. And we need to add the banners really quickly. There we go. And I'm going to change my name to Mario Hosko. So the first thing I'll say is why? Oh, actually, no. I'll go through some of the rehearsal things. What is your favorite way to play with Lego?
What do you mean?
Well, because like some people are set builders, some people are mock builders, some people have cities, some people display their sets on shelves, some people just have their bricks stored away in storage, not built.
Oh yeah. Okay. Alright, yeah, so can you please repeat the question? No, just kidding. Yeah, so I like just to build my own, like making mocks, I guess. I just haven't done it for such a long time. It's pretty exciting to have that opportunity to do something with it, you know?
And so I hear, is that some Lego pieces I hear rustling around in the background?
Yeah, I'm just like putting some parts away, making room for tomorrow.
Yes, I did some sorting last weekend with some vehicle pieces, and that helped me out a lot because I was able to consolidate a whole bunch of stuff, and I was able to put some stuff
Yeah.
into an actual drawer and get them out of regular totes.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
So
It's good.
what pieces are you specifically trying to sort right now?
I'm just like everything's kind of sorted now. I'm just like putting it away. There's like what would you call them? There's some vintage track for like a bulldozer here. Um, I'm not sure what set it come from originally. I should actually take the time to probably find out what set it comes from because it's pretty special. It's pretty old, and of course, not all of it's here. I don't think. Well, I think some of it's.
By track, do you mean the caterpillar treads?
I guess that's what you would call it. Yeah.
Because I know that you have a lot of stuff from the late 2000s and the early 2010s.
Yeah.
Let me try
Yeah.
Google some Technic sets that came
Yeah.
out in that era, because I'd
Oh
be
no,
curious to know.
I had this stuff when I was a child.
Oh,
Excuse
something
me, I
going
was
on in the background.
yeah, that's my phone. Phone ringing. Hey chat, hey. Yeah. So maybe try like back in like
Maybe you could maybe you could try and quickly send me an image of the pieces on Instagram, and I can try and find what sets they might have come in. Because I'm curious to know what you're sorting. Because it makes for good content.
yeah.
Because I know that I have a lot of Technic sets.
Yeah.
Oh, and not well,
I
well,
sent that to your Insta.
a lot is a subjective word. Yeah, those are the set. Yeah, those are the pieces I was thinking of.
Yeah.
So I think I have a dozen Technic sets. Pretty much all of them were gifts. I never bought myself a Technic set. I
Yeah.
think the oldest Technic set I have is from 2007, and I think the newest Technic set I have, I think is from 2013.
Yeah.
So, would you have Technic sets from um
Um,
the 90s instead?
no, even earlier than that.
So the 80s.
Yeah, because I already had it already, you know what I mean? So it must have been my brother's. So I had also I'll show you another photo of this one by Technic piece. It's black, but the other pieces that I have, the vintage ones, they're in yellow. So I think that the yellow um, one by Tech, however many, like 14 or 16 or so, 16 I think they are. Technic. Show you.
The Tooth Gears? 16, 16 Tooth Gears?
I don't know what
You
that
said
means.
something about 16.
Oh yeah, like 1 by 16 Technic. I sent it to Insta as well.
Oh, the 1 by 16 Technic bricks. Are they in
Yeah,
yellow?
yeah, and maybe even longer. Even I just know that I have those.
Yeah, because actually
Yeah,
what I'll do is I'll try and do a couple share screens so that the viewers can see what we're talking about.
yeah,
I think this
absolutely.
type of stream would be good to throw up some
Yeah,
share screens because otherwise the stream might get a little bit boring. So I'm gonna
yeah,
see if I
yeah.
can rustle all of that up.
You can share those images I shared with you. That's fine.
Well, actually, I'm just gonna search for relative photos of the same pieces. Just
Yeah,
have to
okay.
open StreamYard on my computer. So were
Right.
those some of the earliest sets that you can remember getting as a child?
Well, see, I didn't actually get them as a child. Like they were already in pieces and everything. I never had the instructions for them. My dad never give me those. Um, so I only know about all my parts like in the last few years of like asking Google what I have.
Hmm.
Because I thought all these parts have to come from somewhere. And back in the day, there's only one place that you would get Lego parts, and that was from sets. So I started to have a little bit of a look at what key pieces of what come out of what set, and then slowly kind of you know little bits and pieces here and there. Of, oh, okay, so I have that set and I have this set. And, yeah, um, pretty cool, I think. So, which is just interesting because there again, like I'm not really a set builder because I as a child I didn't really get into it. I only really kind of got into it when I started getting Lego for my daughter and building that for her and letting her play with it. So I kind of got into it like at around that point, and then that got the Lego's been put away for a long time, and um, you know it's in my possession again, and I'm just like, I'm going to do something with this. So here we are, and it's not quite here yet. Maybe I think it'll be here tomorrow. I don't want to jinx it, which it probably will already, so I don't know why I'm bothered saying anything. But, yeah, tomorrow should be a good day. Getting lots of stuff here. Some not, Lego related stuff. Yeah, so here, what are we looking at here? Yeah, and I always remember having lots of those grey Technic looking gear looking things.
So some of these gears and these wheels as well.
Yeah.
I'll open up a separate tab for the caterpillar treads themselves. Let's
Mm-hmm.
try and see if we can get some pictures of some of the Technic
Yeah.
gears. There's a whole bunch of different gears.
I know, how cool is that stuff?
I think this is a good one. This is from Bricklink itself.
Oh yeah. And these are just like the part like that. They're just to me just generic parts. There's so many of probably not all of them. Maybe some that I don't have.
I didn't know these. I didn't know the link treads, as they call them,
Yeah.
were first released in the 70s. That's really interesting
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah. That's
I
why I
thought they
think.
would have been released in the early 80s or something. There must
Yeah.
have been some universal building sets. And to
Mm,
be honest, Brett would know about that more than me, and Brett is in the chat right now.
right.
Brett's builds might he'd probably know if there was any universal building sets in the 70s that did include these things, because I thought these were exclusive for the Technic era. Well, now that's something else I need to look up. Maybe we can find that in this. Maybe we can find that in the live stream.
I
So look
remember
at
that
all
one of
of those
the first things
gears.
I made. Like the first things that I made and succeeded in making, like when I was a kid, was a like I think it was like a 5-story little apartment, very simple apartment block with a door and a window and a little balcony, and like a working like elevator, with the gears and some string and everything like that. It was pretty cool. If only like back in the day we had technology like we do now. Imagine having the photos of all your creations. That would be so cool. Because what I used to love building too, like um, I used to build lots of schools and schools and houses. Yeah, that was
That was
my
when
thing.
you had. That was when you had windows and doors. We're not going to talk about that, tragically.
Too soon. Too soon.
But we will have to talk about that more in depth some other time, won't we?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so actually, you know what, Maya? Actually, that was back when I was a kid. So I actually didn't have that many doors and windows. I was always limited as a kid. But I think that's where all the creativity come from, because um, that's what happens. Like some kids are given sets and everything like that, and to build, um, and and the instructions are always just sitting there. You know what I mean? But oh no, did you? What did you do? Did you have instructions? Um, like how did you build when you were a youngster?
Yeah, well, I used to build both sets and mocks, and over time, as I've gotten to be a more technical, a more technical builder, and I've gotten to be more skilled and have better way of using pieces, especially when it's all sorted.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I've just enjoyed building mocks more than sets, and I can imagine that with the state of your collection, that's probably why you enjoy building mocks more than sets.
Yeah, yeah. Because as a kid, like all I wanted was just pieces and pieces and more parts and more parts. So, you get like you get sets for that. But now, if I actually wanted to actually spend money on my collection, if I wanted to like update it fully or just do something, I don't know, I would actually just be buying my pieces rather than sets because that's all as a non-set builder is that you want. You just want parts, parts, parts. So um, I'm pretty keen to put in my little first little order. That'll be so cute. But yeah,
Now
I
we're
just have to,
going. Oh, sorry,
yeah.
I cut you
No,
off.
it's okay. Carry on.
Yeah, now we're going to do something a little bit unorthodox for Mayo Hosko random hangouts. Even though um Amanda Polinski is the star of the show, um Brett's builds is not wrong when he says, Mario Hosko, you may as well send me a link. So, so would you like to talk to Brett? I'll let you make the final decision.
Oh yeah, go on.
All right,
Yeah.
rightio. So, with Amanda Polinski's permission, we're going to try and get Brett's builds up in here.
Yeah. Um, oh, he said he's got a bag I think he's meaning sad bricks. Oh, or said brick. No, said brick.
Look, bag of said bricks. There you go, bottom corner.
Yeah. Can we have that up on the things, man?
There, everything you was
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah. Do you know what that is interesting to me? Do you want to have a little flex off for a second? Because there's my cute little bag of stuff.
Oh, look, see?
I know. Oh, doll.
Great minds and all that, Amanda. Great minds.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I'm
hello,
pretty.
naked child. What do you want? Say hello, Mario Hosko. Hey, Amanda.
Hello.
Hello, Mayo Hosko. He even said hello to you, Mayo. Do you know what? He does not say hello to people he don't like. Yeah, Monster Thomas. Take it over there. Bless him. Yeah, no, them Technic chain pieces are very vintage. Very, very vintage.
Yeah.
I have a whole bag full of these things because I've got nothing to use them with.
But you were right, Mayo. Shush you for a minute. Dad's talking, please. Thank you. Those pieces came out in, I think it was the first 4-digit sets because they came out in a lot of bulldozers and diggers. You were correct in that. And they were the first 4-digit sets, late 70s, I believe. I've got a couple of the pieces, but I like the other chain, what I call the one that they use on the new haunted house. Do you know the one that lifts the centre up and down? I don't know if anybody's seen it. The new haunted house came out, was it last year?
Yeah, of course. Hello, Brian. Hello, yes. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Sorry, my mind was on this freaking, what's this track called? What is that stuff called? Technic link thread. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, when it comes, what I'll say is that because we're kind of going in a technic direction, because that's up the alley of Amanda Polinski. I'm not going to call it a flex because I actually don't like Technic, but I do have a bunch of Technic pieces around here that I guess I could show off. Although I don't really like to say show off because I'm not.
Well, you may as well just say
passionate.
flex then, hey?
So maybe you might be able to convince me about why I should show more appreciation for Technic, because I kind of pay lip service to Technic, if I'm going to be honest.
I think that everyone just should have a piece of Technic throwback. Yeah, mate. That's it. Everyone should have this an appreciation.
And I think
everything.
I think you should flex it, Mayo, because what would Hoosier Bricks do? He'd flex it. So
well, Hoosier Bricks would start flexing because you'd be flexing first.
Look, I don't know where you all think that I'm the flexer. It's Hoosier. It's not me.
Well, maybe the master flexer is tried to shield, or is tried to cover up and put the blame on someone else. Use someone else as a scapegoat.
Oh, I'm always the scapegoat. You can bet your backside on that one.
I'm going to reverse my camera so I can show off my Technic pieces. I'll put myself on full screen.
I'll tell you.
So there are
man,
some of the lift arms.
Buddy.
There are some of the bricks, and here are some of the bricks with the pin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them double ones, Mayo, the double pin. A lot of them are used on the castle stuff for wheels for the wagons and things like that. You wouldn't think it, and I didn't think it to start with, but they are. And again, it just shows the age of the brick, doesn't it? When you think castle was one of the first themes they really brought out, it would make sense that that's not focusing, right?
Yeah, because I think in a lot of the castle sets, they would have got some of these Technic pieces. These are Technic bricks, and they just would have chucked on some of the round bricks that had the Technic pinhole, and they would have used them in either a brown, in either a brown or a black.
No, Mayo, look on the screen now, wheels. Buddy. Look on the screen. Look on my screen. Can you see? Look, the brown wheel, and if I turn it round and hold it upside down, like I said, the double-ended pin on a plate, and it's just perfect for little things like, you know, putting wheels on things to make catapults and whatnot.
Yeah, I apologise to the viewers about some of those bad camera angles with me scooting around the place.
I'll put us up on the big screen if you're scooting around.
I wouldn't worry, man. If you could see the amount of stuff I pulled out for this castle layout, you'd be like, wow, Brett, you've been busy.
And we have Johnny G in the chat. Hello.
What's good, Johnny? Yeah, as I was saying, mate, I'm meant to be going and getting a haircut, buddy. I saw you was going live, and I thought, well, I got to go and see my old mate Mayo. So, you know, and then when I heard Amanda was on here, I was like, forget Mayo, I've just got to go on and say hello to Amanda. I'm only joking. How you doing, Steve? I did let Steve know you was live, Mayo, see? Because we're mates.
Yeah, and I know all of the inside jokes because we're mates. So I hope that you got some enjoyment seeing some of those Technic pieces, Amanda.
Yeah, but I'm
does
not
any
really
of those
close.
pieces?
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. It still hasn't brought me any closer to what the heck I actually have. So whatever's on this conversation until next time when I update my brain
Well,
on what
again,
I have.
Amanda, look,
Yeah.
I'm poised by this. I keep finding bags of wheels and Technic wheels.
Mm. And you know what? Wait until I have my literally it all in front of me again, because it's
Oh,
basically
I
kind
can't wait, Amanda. I want you to get a YouTube channel as well, because then once you've got a YouTube channel, I can add you on Insta. We
oh
can
no,
go
no,
pages.
none of that. No, sorry, no.
What? No YouTube? Really?
But Johnny G wants me to show off my legs. I mean my Legos.
I was going to say, it's not that kind of stream, is it?
No. It just at a quick glance, it just looks like that. Look, yeah. See, it was highlighted and everything. All right. I have some pieces. What's something new that I have?
I hope one of these is the person on Facebook that I'm trying to buy Lego of.
No.
Dang it. No.
That's it. That's all.
That one of the nano figures.
Yeah, and I've got a couple of them, but they're not all the same. Two of them are plain. They don't have any printed torso or anything.
I'm gonna help
And,
you try and find some of the Technic bulldozers.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Sweet. That'd be good. Oh, what's that thing there? Oh.
Set 856.
Yeah.
For me, as a child, I had the Technic car. Is it the big red Technic car that they bought out one Christmas?
I think I might know what set you're talking about, Brett.
I remember being a spotty little teen and seeing this big box wrapped up with my name on it, and I did not have a clue what was in it. But I remember at the end of my childhood, just before I gave up Lego,
Yeah.
I had a ton of Technic stuff. I had all the motors, all the pneumatics. I had bucket loads of it. And typical teenager, I wanted to go out with my friends. I had no money, and my box of Lego was sitting there.
Yeah. Good times. Good times.
Next time, I'll let my friends go out on their own, and I'll stay home and play with my Lego.
Yeah, that'll save the cops from having to drive me home.
Wow. I don't know if this qualifies as Technic.
So this is 856.
Yeah. See. Oh.
This is 856.
There's the back of a dumper. I would imagine that's Technic.
Yeah. But
I don't know.
no.
I'm naughty like that. I don't use anything for what's meant for.
I need a brick separator.
So this set not ringing a bell?
Really, man? How many do you want? I've got about 300 here.
Is there any more like that? With the what's that stuff called again?
With the tracks.
Yeah, the track.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
There's plenty of others. There's 850. There's 856.
Oh, Johnny G. I don't know. What Technic looks better than the new stuff? I don't know. Haven't you seen those new bulldozers and stuff, man? Look at that.
I don't know. The new cranes and the Volvo stuff.
I don't think 850.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll just go by Technic sets by year from 1979 to 1991. That's what we'll do.
Go from like 77, 76 or something, just to be on the safe side.
Okay.
Yeah. because, like I said, they were my brother's stuff. So, yes.
See, that's where it blows for me because I'm the eldest, so there is no older than me.
Right. Yeah.
So, are you talking about the auto chassis, Brett? Is that what you remember?
No, the one I'm on about, Mayo, is 5 times bigger than that, buddy.
Okay.
It had suspension. It was a proper car. You put the motor in it and you could drive it around. That's how big it was for a Technic set. It might have been early 80s, Mayo, because don't forget I'm an 80s baby, so anything before. There you go. Now you know how old I am. Yes, I'm 41. And I own it.
I was 80 as well. So.
Sorry, Amanda? Again?
I'm actually taking up the whole COVID owes me 2 years. So I'm going to be 41 again next year.
Okay.
Just saying. Not that anyone asked, but whatever.
Well, as a rule, you don't ask a lady her age unless you want to punch.
You know what? I'm just gonna log into StreamYard. I'm gonna log into Brickset so that we don't have to deal with all of these ads.
Thank you, Mayo. You're wonderful. Oh, actually, Mayo. Actually, I just want to show you something really quickly. I just want to show you this. So you know how we like different colors of things? This yellow crate.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of those things.
What, in yellow? This is my first
Yes.
time of seeing. It's my first time of seeing yellow. To be honest, never seen it before in my life. So looking forward to that. Sometimes I just want a Lego junkyard. You know what I mean? And then just at the base of this junkyard is just like this magical creation of all the parts that are actually good, and then the rest is just junk down the bottom, you know. So that was really out there, wasn't it? Hello?
Yes, we're still here, and you're still here.
Okay, then that's good then. Just checking.
And you know what? Ironically, my Brickset password has to do with Technic.
Interesting.
That's all I'm gonna say.
All right then. Well, I'm glad we're friends then.
So you can all start guessing my password and go and hack my Brickset. No, just kidding. There's the Matrix, and I've spotted a Cajun Yeti in the chat. Hello. You should be sleeping. You should be sleeping, Brian. Brian, who's Brian?
Yeah, I'm just a whippersnapper. Yeah. Hashtag who's Brian?
That's an old joke now.
Yep. Still getting around. He said, "Love, peace, and chicken grease."
And so this is a hangout, a random Mayo Hosko hangout with Amanda Polinski, and now we decided to get Brett's builds up on here because Amanda Polinski gave her permission to do so, and so now we are on a mission to try and find.
Mario,
And so now,
when did Cajun Flex pull himself out of bed? He's streaming later. You should be asleep, son. Go back to sleep. It's just a dream. It's just a dream.
Noisy.
and so now we're on a mission to help Amanda Polinski jog her memory about some Technic bulldozers from the 80s.
Yeah, but we all know that's not really what we're doing here. Technic's not really what we really want to talk about, though.
Yes, because that's just something to keep the stream going. To be honest, because back down to the real nitty gritty. Obviously, Technic as a theme is a theme that you have a lot of nostalgia for. But what themes right now do you? Well, if you were to collect a theme right now, which do you think it would be the most? Which do you think would be the most likely?
Right now,
Amanda.
Yeah. If I was to collect anything right now, if in regards to sets and everything, I would probably like to collect an Ninjago.
Well, I know someone who's a friend of mine, Captain Matt, would be excited that you said that.
Yeah.
Because
So
he's a
Titanium
Ninjago
J?
fan as well. Oh, damn it! Come on, internet.
Titanium J's a big Ninjago fan. He's got like every set, every figure that they've ever bought out.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be
What
pretty
about
fun.
you, Mario? What theme would you collect? If you could go back and you could collect just one theme, what would you pick?
It'd have to be 9-volt and 12-volt trains, without doubt.
Who is Brian?
Yeah.
It looks like a lot of the sets that were sold in '77 were also sold in '78.
You see that power pack, Mayo, the square box power pack that you've just gone past? I've got one of them sitting somewhere here. That motor, I've got the motor, and I think I've even got the lead that I bought from
No, you don't. You don't.
Just the master flexor. Oh my god.
No, you don't. Are you sure you do?
Look. If I master flexed, he would have to send his Ewok village. So I'm not flexing.
Well, speaking of Ewok villages, Macro Bricks has scheduled a live stream where I think he's going to build his copy of the Ewok village. I think he's going to unbox it as well or something.
Nice.
Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah.
So talk about flexing. That's one that I'm jealous at.
But Mayo, my mate Reed, Hope Castle, right? You want to flex, buddy? You want to flex? Ewok village is a good flex, right? I'm not disputing the flex on that. Hope Castle, when the medieval blacksmith came out, he went and bought the new one. Then he sat there and opened a $600 set on stream and built the original one that was still new, sealed in box. Now that is a blinking flex.
Okay, looks like this is a duplicate version. So maybe this was the US version of this.
Look at the crane, man. Can we look at the crane, Mayo? The one that was below the one that you just had.
The mobile crane.
Yeah. Look at that, man. I'm liking that. I am actually liking on that. You know what I mean? Playability looks good. You could. It's not too big, so you could sneak it into a city.
In a little
You know
corner.
what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
You see, look, my Cajun Karen unboxed his on the Ewok village on the high stream. See, if we were friends, he would have asked me to do a live stream and done it. I see how it is. Yeah, it's all right. I do love giving that boy some shade.
Looks like as we go into the early 80s, some of those early sets were retired.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, the Technic I had was clearly later because I haven't seen it come up yet.
Yeah.
That Dragster, I think, is one of the earlier sets with those small wheels that
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure were reused in an Island Extreme stunt set from my childhood in the early 2000s. Oh, that excavator has got some of those pneumatic pumps.
Yeah, no, they're cool.
Wow, the 80s didn't have a lot of new sets, did they?
No, give us more.
Like as a decade as a whole,
Right.
wasn't a lot.
You see the stop, Mayo. You see the go-kart with the number 1. I remember having that 8842. I had that as a child.
Oh, show me that up close up, please. Thank you. Oh yeah.
It's quite funny actually because if I show you, look, I've got a Technic engine sitting here, and I've actually got the pistons that go inside it that go up and down, so it all moves. But
Good,
yeah.
Good evening, Brickles.
And just a little bit of Technic. Like I say, there's Technic everywhere.
So I hit the wrong button. I muted you instead of putting you out of solo.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. You know, you've only been on YouTube a week. It's not your fault.
Yeah, even though my 9-year anniversary is coming up on
I know, buddy. I know.
the 7th of January.
Nice.
See, now I remember
Built
that
with all
robot.
the dad jokes.
I remember that robot. I never had it, but I remember it being out. I've got a couple of them Technic guys. Don't tell Dude Jude, they go mental.
This isn't technically a bulldozer.
No, because
it's a front loader, but they call it an excavator, which does not make sense because it's clearly not.
Yeah, it's probably that. Yeah, but where did this track come from though? Like that front bucket looks familiar.
Yeah,
No,
it would have. Yeah, it would have had to have. Yeah,
it's all a blur.
It has to be a bull. It has to be a bulldozer or an excavator that had the caterpillar treads. Because,
yeah, and it was yellow, I reckon, because there's a lot of yellow.
See, and what you'll notice is as we're getting out of the 80s and we're getting into the 90s, we see a lot more of the specialized pieces coming in.
Yeah.
And we're seeing slightly less of the Technic bricks being involved for the main construction, and we're also seeing less bricks on top of bricks as well.
Yeah.
That one doesn't have that Barcode Reader does not have the treads, so we'll keep on going.
Yeah.
Now, the Technic Control Center is a very, very special set because you could use that to write pen and paper. That was a really cool set. The Technic Control Center.
The 9-volt motor set above, Mayo, that you just skipped past, buddy. That's one of the ones I had. Yeah. I can remember seeing that as a kid and thinking, wow, now I can actually motorize.
Yeah, that's what you want to get around. Yes, for sure.
5 Technic pins, a couple of cogs, like Amanda said. That was my childhood there in the set.
Yeah, absolutely. It's crap. How is it? Me.
Oh, this is the perfect set for both Brett's Builds and Hoosier Bricks. Set 8074. Universal set with flex system. That's a perfect set for all of the flexes out there. Oh, also, I think earlier we had, where did we have? A skip by. We had SRTV. That's a really interesting set for a name. I mean, a name for a set, Cafe Racer.
Yeah.
What kind of a name is that?
I don't know.
Like, what makes this a cafe racer? As if you're going to race motorcycles, motorbikes inside of a cafe or a restaurant. Like, what?
I have got to say, Mayo, I do like the freewheel version. I've never seen that before, and I like that.
The
Mind
trike.
you, I've got a thing about freewheelers, so that could be why.
Night, Cajun.
Yeah, good night.
Love, peace, and chicken grease.
Well, if you didn't recognize set 850 or 856, then it must have been a set from the 90s then.
Yeah, maybe one day I'm just gonna see it, and also it would depending on the like the pieces that I have too. I can just remember I have a few, but when I start like actually looking specifically for them, then it'd be like, oh, okay, we'll figure it out pretty quick then.
Oh, that supercar looks cool.
Yeah.
That was pretty much what I had, Mayo, but in red, buddy. Maybe they brought you out in red a little bit later. We'll find out.
Come on, Peaches. That is a really weird set. That is really weird. What kind of a set is that? Like, oh wow, this was what Technic was like in the 90s, at least the mid 90s. Oh, interesting. And in a way, oh look at that, pneumatic mobile crane. That's awesome. Like, I'm not a Technic fan, but I can appreciate the Technic mobile cranes.
Yeah.
It's not that,
especially
Mayo.
because they had those weighted pieces that were made out of, I think, lead.
What could you do with that on a train yard, moving stuff about?
Well, I could definitely use that. I could definitely use this crane system for either a breakdown crane or a tower crane, like the one they did for the Lego City in 2006. This was the Technic Control Center 2. And you got this would be one that Briggsar would need to collect because he collects the dinosaurs. I think he's got this set, so he's got that dinosaur built.
Mayo, don't quote me on it, buddy, but I think in the last Hoosier auction there was one of these sets sealed for sale. In the last Hoosier auction, don't quote me on it. I can't. It was a couple of months ago, but I'm pretty sure that set was there sealed for sale. You have to keep an eye out on them Hoosier auctions, buddy. I tell you, you find some stuff you've never seen before. Truly, you will. See, look at that space shuttle. Even that looks good.
Sorry, go back.
it would have been the last one as well. But yeah, that space shuttle looks next level. For space, early 90s, that looks dang good.
Yeah.
And it's got fibre optics in it.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
I would say take my money, but seeing as I'm looking at the Australian prices, I don't think so.
Actually, I think this would have been the US price back in the day. Because it's brick set.
Yeah, no,
if it was Bricklink, it would be viewed in Australian dollars.
The new and the used one. Yeah, wow.
Now this is something that had the different style of caterpillar treads, but it's not yellow.
Yeah.
See those, Amanda?
Yep. Yes. No, doesn't ring any bell here, Dale. Sorry. Not happening on that one.
They made a submarine. Wow. They made two of these things. That's another one with the Type 2 caterpillar treads.
Oh, yep.
Oh, the Barcode Reader was a cool set. I think the Barcode Reader is some people's favourite Technic sets of all time, actually.
Oh, I've got like a lot of.
Oh, we have two pages for 1998.
Yeah. See those little shell ones, Mayo, at the top?
Mm. They're the ones you want to keep in a box, Amanda. You want to keep them in a box. Don't touch them. Don't even breathe them.
No, they're not in the box. You're bonkers if you think it's in a box.
Hello, Miss Amby.
Hey, girl. Hey. Yeah, so I love those, and I had a friend who worked at the servo around the corner, and so I made sure that I got all of them.
You can see that Technic got really weird in the late 90s, as did most Lego themes.
Yeah, because that's when I stopped like doing anything.
And I believe these were a part of the Cyber Slammers or something, even though it says competition right there. What is that concept car? That's a really weird box design. That's not very Lego-like, to be honest.
Well, the fact that it's got a CD-ROM with it, Mayo, I would imagine you have to plug it into a computer.
Turbo Command. Yeah, CD-ROM right there.
Yeah. Which means that
they did two of these concept cars. But this tow truck just looks really weird with those bendable, with those flexible axle pieces as the cab. That's just a weird design. Okay, it was only 2 extra sets then. Now on to 1999. So we've gone all the way. So we're 22 years later.
Oh my god. Yeah. And it still really hasn't gotten really cool yet.
Oh, hello. That's a imposter Formula 1 car. That gets my attention, the Formula 1 stuff.
Yeah. It's alright.
I think some of the but they made actual licensed Formula 1 cars in the early 2000s. They made one for Mercedes, for Ferrari and Williams, I want to say.
Williams would be Renault, wouldn't it, Mayo? Is it Williams?
Um,
It is, isn't it? I think.
I think Williams use Renault engines, but they compete as Williams separate from the Renault racing team or whatever.
I just remember. See that go up, Mayo. That Street Storm sensation. That was another one that was in the Hoosier Bricks auction. All this stuff that you can no longer get was in the last auction sealed box. Now, admittedly, it was sealed boxed money, but when you're looking at stuff like you say from like mid-90s and it's still box sealed, you're going to pay box sealed prices. To me personally, and I'm sure you two are the same, the boxes don't really mean jack to me anymore. So
I don't give a about the boxes.
no, there are a lot of people that are completionists. So and yeah, keeping a load of boxes isn't completing anything for me apart from a big mess.
I threw my whole collection of all the boxes from the 2019 series of City and Friends. So I just threw them all out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only ones I keep are the modulars and the big sets now, like the medieval black.
I don't have any modulars. I don't have any of them.
The only reason I keep the boxes is because if I ever need to sell Lego to pay the bills.
Oh man,
If that's the case, I sell the wife, Mayo. I sell the wife before I sell my Lego.
Yeah. Don't sell your Lego. Oh my gosh.
Did you not hear the earlier story about me going out with my friends, Mayo? I sold hundreds of pounds worth of Lego for like one night out. Just don't do it.
Now into the second. No, sorry. Now we're into the third millennium. Not the 21st century. The third millennium.
All right.
What is this? Set 5206 speed computer.
The heck?
Quirky little set. Just a pack of different sized wheels there. All those are chrome silver. That gets my attention. Now we're getting into some of the early 2000s weird stuff. We're still in the weird Technic era right now.
Yeah, I just want to jump through.
Oh yeah, Silver Champion.
Oh yes. That looks better than the last one.
I thought Silver Champion was the one that had the Williams co-branding, but I guess not. The Williams Formula One team. It has Formula One as a tag. I thought the Silver Champion had the Williams Racing Team logo on it, but I guess not.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was 2000. So we still haven't found any of those yellow bulldozers that had the treads that Amanda Polinski remembers having. We had one set from the 80s, but that didn't remind her of anything.
Nah. Wait, what's Miss Andy doing?
Oh, she finally has Lego to build.
Yeah.
Miss Amby also wants to see your Lego, Amanda.
I know, it's so cute. All right, what have we got to show her, Mayo? Let's show her something. She wants to see something. Well, I'll show you my current collection of doors and windows.
I think a lot of people like to see your Lego. You're very popular with those questions.
So as of right now, this is the collection of doors and windows, and basically they are just all coming from the Harry Potter Purple Bus, which, to be honest, I think is one of the most. It's the silliest little build I've ever seen in my life, to be honest. Yeah, I was a bit disappointed actually when when I built that and it was just sitting on my desk, and I'm like, oh, it's a bit disappointing, isn't it, doll? Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah,
Can I
doll.
have the big screen for a
yeah.
second?
Nice. What? Pardon?
Right. Not that it will focus, but can everyone see? I've just purchased. Look
Yeah.
Oh,
on the Facebook Marketplace. Look on the Facebook Marketplace. Just the figures alone are worth it, but the extras will just That was 15 British pounds. 3 figures is that on its own. So that's what I've been up to. I've been trying to find the bargains on the marketplace. That's the best place to get the deals.
All right then. If you say so.
Amanda, I've got two Paradisa sets down here in the box. I paid £40 for 2 of them. One of them's worth 100 on its own. So the marketplace is definitely the place.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've just got to
All right.
scour the nines out of it. You've got to go through Facebook every blinking day.
Right. Okay.
I don't have a driver's license, so I can't drive to these places to get these good deals on Marketplace.
Do you know what, Mayo? Neither do I, buddy. But do you know what I do? I either ask if they deliver and offer a little bit more for fuel because I don't mind that, or I work it around when the wife is not at work and then I just get her to drive. But I only go in a 20-mile radius, so to speak. Do you know what I mean? I don't use the whole country. I could, but I just do a 20-mile radius so that it's local. That way, then, if you're looking in the morning, you see a killer set that you can't live without, you can always jump on a bus that's like half hour up the road, get the set, jump on the bus back. You know what I mean? Have a bit of lunch while you're out, make a day of it.
Yes. Sounds good, doesn't it, though?
You know, that's how I have to do it. If somebody's got castle, I put my stomping boots on and I get stomping.
Sorry, just distracting myself because Forge of Empires is calling.
All right. Well, can you just
And
move
everyone
the
can make
cursor?
all...
Move the cursor so we can see something fresh. Thanks.
Yeah, let's go on to
Oh.
2003.
Yeah, about time. That was when my kid was born.
I think that's a re-release of that pneumatic crane.
Yeah, it looks better.
No, as in, I think it's not a part of the Lego Legends theme. I think this is a re-release. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is a re-release.
It is a re-release of set 8431. It says it at the side.
Oh yeah,
mate.
it says right here. It is a re-release.
I don't even use brick set, and I saw
I don't use Brickset a lot. Is it a lot? And a lot either. I just go. You get the pictures and just share stuff off of Brickset.
Go up one a little bit, mate.
Now this style of box design is very nostalgic for me. You had the yellow border on the left hand side, and you had that grayish blue a background to them. That box design is very nostalgic for me. we're trying to search for yellow sets, yellow Technic sets that had the caterpillar treads.
Yeah.
Now, I think I had this set. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
I had this set.
What
This
year are we
mini
up to?
loader, set
2003.
set 8418 from 2005. That sounds about
Oh,
right.
5. Okay. Well, I already had this track long before then. So whatever set it come from, we've already seen it.
Oh, a brick set actually lists some of the retirement dates. That's much needed. That's much overdue. This is the first time me seeing the retirement dates of these sets. Interesting. Now that mobile crane is that's a massive scale. How that had 9 volt. I wonder where in there is 9 volt. There must have been a 9 volt motor in there somewhere. Because now this is the era of Technic that I remember having. So I had, look at that tow truck. That's a cool build. And that also has 9 volt. Yeah, 2006 was, I believe, the last year of 9 volt. So I had that skid steer loader back there. I think I also had this rough terrain crane. I think I had this. No, I didn't have this wheel loader, but I definitely had this crane. I remember seeing the combine harvester
I know,
and the
I
offload
love
truck,
Fuck the offload
and
truck.
this motorized bulldozer from
Yeah.
2007 in catalogs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, does this set ring a bell?
You can ring my bell.
Does this set ring a bell?
We'll wait for Google to load. Oh yeah, darling. Let me have a gaze. Proper. What's some more? What's like a unique part in all of that though? Oh no, yeah, no, I don't think it was that. Like it just couldn't like. Oh, there's a lot of pieces in that. That's a lot of pieces.
Because where are we? It doesn't. It's 1,384 pieces.
Yeah, and that's when 2000 when.
That's 2007.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Definitely not.
So let's go back to a Lego 850. I think it was. No, it would have been a 856. Because we know that this was one of the bulldozers.
Yeah.
It looks like this was the only Technic bulldozer from the 18s.
Right.
So if you think you had a yellow Technic set with the caterpillar treads from the 80s, it must have been set 856.
All right.
Because that was the only one that was in the 80s, and there wasn't one in the 90s, which is surprising to me. I thought there would have been a bulldozer in the 90s, but I guess not.
Well, you know what? If that's what I think that I have, how fucking cute. But maybe as a throwback, I'll try and rebuild it one day.
Oh, we got a Tasman Bricks. Did Tasman Bricks change his logo?
Hey, g'day. Hey.
That's weird. Did Tasman Bricks change his logo?
I think he might have. Yeah. Yeah.
He has, Mayo. Mayo, Amanda, it's been a pleasure. I'm going to have to bail because I've got a naked friend.
You're welcome.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. See you
But
later.
thanks
Have
for
a good
having me
one.
on. Y'all have
welcome.
fun. And if you're lucky, I might show you my new haircut later. I did say
Right. Keep it flexy.
What is it? Yeah, he says love, peace, and chicken grease.
Chicken grease.
Take care, people. Take care, Mayo.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on, buddy. We'll chat soon, Amanda. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, it was great to have Brett's Builds on. Kind of
Sure.
got permission from Amanda during her hangout to come
Yes.
on. We looked at some of these Technic sets.
Yes.
Trying to find yellow. Trying to find Technic sets with the yellow bricks and the caterpillar treads because that is nostalgic for Amanda Polinski. So
Yeah.
looks like this was the only Technic bulldozer, yellow bulldozer with the caterpillar treads from the 80s. So it
Correct.
must
So
have been
that's
set
what it must have
set 856.
Yeah. Ring.
So it looks like we got that chapter of the hangout
Yes.
out of the way. But something
Great.
I also like is the one from 2007, and I believe I saw this in some catalogs.
Yeah.
And
Well, you're going to tell us the brand new one as well. Then, if you're going to compare all of them.
yeah, and various people have talked about on various live streams, including someone in this chat, about the new bulldozer that's coming out for 2022.
Ooh.
I think it'd be good to show off images of this as well. Yeah, sorry, Johnny, that's probably me sucking on my saliva. I apologize for that.
Could have been me, Mayo. Could have been me.
What is it? Actually, what set is it? Where is it? Is there a set
Do you have
number?
any pieces? Do you have any pieces that you don't know, like where they come from or anything like that, or am I like the only one who just has a bunch of parts? You don't know what the sets are.
If I have a piece that I don't know about, it'd probably be something from my childhood, or that I got in a bulk lot somewhere, and so then I do some of the investigations we're doing right now to go and see those pieces if I ever don't know what a piece is in my collection. But I've seen enough reviews of different Lego sets to know more pieces than the average collector.
Yeah, you've got that catalogue in your head.
The D11 bulldozer. Oh, Johnny can hear a bowl and spoon.
Not me. Is it you? Are you eating soup over there?
No, I'm actually waiting for my mum to bring me home Pizza Hut. I don't think there's a page for this on Brickset yet, because I don't think there's official. I don't think this has been. Oh, actually, no, it is on Brickset. Set 42131. It's the Caterpillar Construction Company D11 bulldozer. That's what CAT is, by the way. It stands for Caterpillar, for those who don't know.
Yes.
The Caterpillar Construction Company, I believe, was from the same state as McDonald's. Looks like on Brickset they have an image of the prototype that it's based upon. And look, those are some of the new style Technic treads. Those are some of the new style Technic Caterpillar treads that have the clip connections in yellow.
Yeah, cool. Looks nice, eh?
I think, yeah, that's something that Johnny G was talking about earlier.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the yellow.
And got stickers of the Caterpillar logo. Some of the interior details. Look at that gear train for the
That's pretty
wheels.
cool, eh? Yeah. I like that.
And these images just need to load. So I'm glad that with your curiosity for trying to remember some sets that you had from your childhood, we were able to go off on this hour-long tangent. It
I
really
know.
helps to fill up. It really helps to fill up time
Yeah. Yeah.
and get some
Right.
people lurking away in the background.
Yeah, there's a couple there. Johnny's got good ears, listening to me drink. Yeah. So I've got a couple of vintage things here. Look at these old these old shutters. Look at the colour of them, how they're faded. Cool, huh? They're so old. Can't believe how old they are.
Looks like one of the clips has broken away.
Yeah, everything's busted from this. No good. But yeah, I don't know, but I don't have the frame for it because obviously that's a door and window. Lol.
So I guess if we go back up again, this is probably the best image for
Yeah.
the comparisons. So this is the one that's coming out in 2022.
Oh, really?
Actually, swap this around. Actually, so this is the one that's coming out in 2022. This
Yeah.
was the one from 2007,
Yeah.
and this was the original from 1979.
Wow, that's hilarious.
You can see the three distinctly different designs of Technic
Yeah.
bulldozers because of the advancement in the build techniques and the amount of pieces that have come out that have been released over the last 40 years. The
Yeah.
design just got bigger and the design got bigger and better. So that's the evolution of the Lego Technic bulldozers. Yes, and I did confirm that Tasman Bricks did change his profile picture, and I think from something he just posted, it's out of a tribute. So my thoughts are with those people who were affected.
Yes.
Only those who follow Australian media would know about that stuff.
Yeah. Bit sad.
Yeah. It's a tragedy
Very
that
strange thing to happen.
we don't need to talk about.
Yeah.
Because it'll only
Yeah.
just make our viewers sad if we see what
Yeah.
if we say what happened.
Absolutely. Right. Well, for the next hour, let's talk about. Oh my God, it's 8:20 already. Oh my God, Mayo, we're ridiculous. All right, let's show us a picture. Is Miss Amby still in the chat? I don't know. Let's look at something that you want to look at actually, because
Miss Amy was back there a little while ago.
yeah.
Well, what I
Because I know
want
that
to well,
friends, so I thought we could.
well,
have
what
a look
I
at
want
the
to talk
friends.
about doesn't require
Yeah.
showing any sharing a screen really. So now I'm going to
Yeah,
delete
cool.
all of this stuff,
All
and
right.
we can get rid of the matrix.
Yeah.
It looks like my mum. I think I just heard my mum come home, so she's got my Pizza Hut. I'll have that when we all switch over to GJ Bricks live stream. So at the in about 39 minutes time, we'll end this stream and we'll all go do the stream raid on GJ Bricks. So if you're not already subscribed to GJ Bricks, go and subscribe to his channel.
I'll probably look. So it's GJ Bricks. Okay.
It's all one word, capital
Yeah.
G, capital J,
Uh huh.
capital B.
And it's green, yellow, and blue in the logo.
Let me go back to my subscription list.
Because I can't see any update reminders.
Yes, it's I think it's a sand green G, an orange J,
Yeah.
and a blue B.
Well, can you send us a link, Dal? Because nothing's coming up for a live stream coming up.
Yeah, let me go and quickly put it in the chat.
Yes, please. Yeah, I was going to say the same thing, Johnny G. Can we see the pizza as well? I love food.
No, I'm going to be eating it during GJ Brix's live stream. So while I'm at risk of my mum coming in here and invading here, maybe you quickly want to tell everyone, maybe you quickly want to quickly plug your social media and talk about your YouTube projects if you have any.
You're hilarious. Social media, lol. Lol, all of it, lol. No, there'll be none of that. Hello. I'm just here chilling. There'll be none of that. Oh, GJ Briggs has cancelled his stream for tonight. Well.
Oh wow!
What are we going to do? What the heck are we going to do now, Mary? What the
Oh wow!
heck?
Oh, that's unfortunate. I was looking forward to watching GJ Briggs.
Well,
Never
yeah,
mind
now
then.
you have to show us the pizza. You can eat it now. We're on stream. We want to see. We want to
Thank you
see you eat.
for informing
We want to
us
see you
about
eat.
that, Taz.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you mukbang, Mo? Mukbang.
I'm not sure what that is, Johnny.
So yeah, about the pizza. What kind of pizza do you like, man?
I get a meat lovers with tomato sauce because I don't like barbecue sauce.
Oh yeah.
I just don't like it.
Yeah, I like
Because
margarita pizza.
it's too sweet for me.
Yeah, I also like smoky barbecue sauce. That's
And we
two
have
for the.
Doc Sampson in the chat. Hello, Doc.
Oh yeah, I think I might have subscribed to his channel today. Actually, possibly might have.
Yeah, Brickles is just lurking. Well,
Yeah.
well, that's thrown a spanner into the works that GJ Briggs has cancelled his live stream. I hope he's feeling okay. I hope the
Yeah.
weather's all fine. And Tasman Bricks is also just lurking. I think what Tasman did is he changed his logo. No, so not his logo, his channel icon to be the state of Tasmania out
Yeah.
of tribute, paying respects. Yeah. So yeah, well, I'll still just go for 2 hours, I think, because
Yeah.
I
That's
am
fine.
just running out of gas a little bit.
Yeah, you need pizza in your life.
Yeah. So we got yeah. So let's go for another 30. Let's try go for another 35 minutes still.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
Yes,
I'm
Johnny
gonna
G.
see. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see what's going on with Captain Matt.
Oh yeah.
Because Captain Matt said he wanted to talk to me at
Yeah.
9:30.
Mm.
And so
Not this again.
I originally said no because I thought that I'd be watching GJ Blick's live stream, but thank you, Tasman Blix, for informing us that he has cancelled his live stream. I'm gonna message Captain Matt and see when he's getting home because he's been working 2 years longer than me.
Yeah.
because of his job, he was actually able to afford the Ninjago City Gardens.
Oh.
Johnny says pizza will give you a second wind. Absolutely, Johnny. You're accurate with that.
Yeah, I'm down with
Tasman
having
Brick
a
says
nibble.
Tasman Brick says I worked with one of the family members who lost their child yesterday. So yes, paying respects to them all, emergency services personnel as well. Oh, I feel so bad for you, Taz. That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. Oh, my heart just sank when I read that. That makes me feel even worse about about the tragedy now. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's pretty
Uh,
bad. I
that's
don't even
just
want to
sad.
Google it. Yeah, because I thought about because I just heard what Taz said earlier, and that was enough for me. I was nearly in tears listening to him talking, and just the thought of how it could have possibly been and how they could have possibly have died is just like it's really horrible.
Yeah. You know what? I think so that I can recover from hearing that tragic news. I'm just gonna quickly play something so that I can regather my thoughts, and so that Amanda can regather her thoughts, and so that all of us that know what happened can all regather our thoughts and move on. So for a little brief intermission, we are going to play the trailer for the Thomas Davey YouTube channel, aka Dusty Lego Bricks. So get ready to be freaked the hell out.
Greetings, citizens of the world. This is Anonymous. We apologize for interrupting your normal stream. We must warn you Dusty Bricks will be uploading content on his YouTube channel in the near future. Take this chance to prepare by stocking your house full of toilet roll. We repeat, Dusty Bricks' YouTube channel will be uploading content not suitable or interesting for most people. You have been warned. We are anonymous. We do not forgive. We do not forget. We are Legion.
So how freaky was that?
Yeah, that was effing weird. So I love pineapple on certain pizzas. I don't like anchovies on all pizzas either.
I've never had anchovies on a pizza. I've had
Yeah,
pineapple on pizza, and I really don't like it. It's
right.
too sweet.
Do you like pineapple fritters from the takeaway shop?
No, but I always put pineapple in my Nutri Ninja smoothie.
Yeah, yeah. Interesting. I was just
Johnny
wondering.
says they know not to put them castles up where there's wind.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, the castle guy would probably have something to say about castles being put up on hills where there's wind. But the castle guy had to go away. Anyway, I just wanted to say that I think we have a really good dynamic, Amanda,
Yeah.
and I really like doing these streams with you.
Thanks, Mo. Cheers. Cheers, cheers,
And
cheers.
I'm glad that we have some things in common, because we both enjoy mocks more than building sets, because we have that creative edge inside of us. And I'm
Right.
glad that we can take these nostalgia trips to try and dig up the memory
Yeah.
the memories of sets that we used to own. So, going back to something we said earlier, so did you have a combination of sets that you inherited from your brother and bulk Lego?
Yeah, not bulk. It wasn't a huge amount. It was, enough for me to build some, small things, I guess. And when I say small things, like, I could make, a pretty decent like house or two at the same time, and I always had lots of car parts and lots of wheels and all of that. Lots, like I had my roads, not lots, just a few. Um, so kind of.
I don't know, Doc Sampson. You'd have to try and message Thomas Davey, a Dusty Lego Bricks on Instagram, because that was a trailer for the Thomas Davey YouTube channel, and so he'd know the context behind that. He just sent me an MP4 video file because he said, "Hey, if I'm going to let people, if I'm going to let people show their channel trailers on my live streams for brief intermissions, why not take advantage of that myself?" And so Thomas Davies sent me that channel trailer, and so I know that it might freak a few people out. Yeah, so I was pretty much the same, really. I also inherited sets from my older brother. If you inherited a bunch of Technic sets from your brother, then I inherited a bunch of the Nani space sets from my brother.
Yeah, so I got only one set of space, and I don't know which set it is either. I just know the parts that are in it. Again, which we won't get into this now. But yeah.
Because I mainly inherited sets from Balactron 2 and Ice Planet. So I can remember sets like the Supernova and the Allied Avenger from Balactron 3, 2. And then I can remember sets like the Ice Tunnelator, the Celestial Sled, and the IceSat 5 from Ice Planet. And those were really cool sets.
Messenger audio. And you still have those sets?
I have them in pieces. I have the instructions. Some of the
Yeah.
instructions are a bit worse for wear. Some of the
Yeah.
pages are either torn or fallen out
Yeah.
completely. But I do know that I have the instructions for ISAT 5 all together. So if I ever wanted to rebuild ISAT 5,
Yeah.
all I need to do is just find the pieces. But the problem with me piecing back together some of those old sets is that in some of my mocks, some of those pieces might be in use.
Oh, yeah.
So I definitely do want to piece back together ISAT 5. And I would like to actually build that on a live stream sometime. If I can find the pieces in my collection, or if some of those pieces are broken, I will specifically buy them off of Bricklink.
Yeah.
Because I know that I definitely want to piece that set back together in a live stream.
Right.
And then I also got 2 red tubs of bulk Lego. A lot of them had basic bricks and plates, and then another one had the vintage road base plates that I have in Mayo City, of which you can go and check out the Mayo Lego City playlist on the Mayo Hosko YouTube channel. If you search for the playlists, you can find that playlist, and you can go back and watch my previous city updates, and then you'll see the vintage road base plates that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So I also inherited sets from my brother, and I also had bulk Lego, and so I think we have pretty similar stories about how we got started with Lego.
Yeah. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Interesting. Yes.
Yeah. Do you remember what age you were when you inherited those sets from your brother?
I got them when I was 3.
I got them when I was 4.
Yeah. So I don't know when like I actually started like actually playing with them, but yeah, after the age of 3, that's when I had the stuff.
And in the chat, Johnny G is right when he says Blacktron 2, that's hot, and Western Legos are hot as well.
Yeah.
I really want the Fort Lego Rado and Gold City Junction. I really want those, and I
Yeah.
want to piece back together the Allied Avenger really
Right.
badly. I think
Yeah.
the Alpha Centauri space station is probably out of my price range, but it would be cool to piece back together the Allied Avenger and build that on a live stream, Johnny, from Blacktron 2. I do have a lot of the I have a lot of the brown 1x4 and 1x2 palisade bricks that are the log bricks that were used in the construction of the Fort Lego Rado, but I just don't have the base plates or the minifigures. To be honest, I could, when I buy the vintage Lego sets, I'm all right not getting the minifigures if it means getting them cheaper. But core pieces like the printed pieces are very important, and those flags in particular with the cavalry logos are very expensive because those clips break apart, and so it's tough
Yeah.
to find those in new condition without the clips broken off.
Right.
Yeah. Whenever I buy bulk Lego, Johnny, I always get a lot of pieces from the 90s. I think it's because a lot of people who are selling their Lego right now had a lot of stuff from the 90s.
True. Yeah. True. Yeah. Yeah.
Like
I
experienced.
I yeah. I don't have any Western. Not one little thing. I don't think.
I still remember when the Lone Ranger sets were on shelves. I didn't buy them. I didn't
No.
buy the I didn't buy the Constitution train chase because it was even though it was a train, much like why I didn't buy the Mask train or the Western train chase from Toy Story or the Horizon Express. Um, I didn't buy them because they didn't have the motorized parts.
Oh.
They
Yeah.
didn't have the
Yeah.
power function, so I was like, nope, I don't need this set. But
Yeah.
I know that a lot of people they have those sets on their most wanted.
Dun, dun, dun.
So and actually talking about the base plates, the road base
Yeah.
plates. Some people might not know this, but um Amanda has some of the first generation road base plates just in storage
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna bring them here tomorrow, but I'm absolutely 100% taking photos of them and sending them to you straight away.
Yeah,
As soon as I
because
get there, because it's right there. As soon as I walk into the shed, they're just like right there to my left. And
I'd
all
love to see photos of them, and
yeah,
I think some of your Instagram followers would like to see them as well. Honestly,
yeah, yeah. I know some of them are in horrendous condition, like horrendous. But I'm pretty sure there's a couple of good ones, and they're the ones that I'd send to you because it would be the T one, the T junction.
yeah, because I know that I need specifically 2 T junctions and 2 curves. There
Yeah,
are
and you know what's
I
what's
know that
bad?
I know that I have some straight pieces and some crossroads that are in the second generation that have the bike lane and only 7 studs on either side that I could
Yeah,
replace with the first
yeah.
generation if you have any of those in your collection.
Mm. Yes, stand by. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, so and so because we've been going back and forth about that for a little while now, and you don't even want to sell them to me. You just want to give them to me at the price of postage, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
technically, that would be a sponsorship of the
Not
Mayo
really.
Hosko channel.
Right.
So I'd have to make a certain or a special video, because technically that wouldn't be a purchase. That would be that would be
I was
fan
gonna
mail.
say, yeah, you could, yeah, I could package that, and then that would be a nice little thing for you to open.
Wow, there's
Um,
thunder outside.
Oh, is there? Why?
Yeah,
Why,
just heard
Mo?
a loud crack.
Cool,
Like the
Leo.
power doesn't go out, just like in
Yeah.
2016 when the whole state went out. I'm almost
Yeah.
fearful of thunder after that.
Yeah. That would have
Yeah, because
been
I
pretty.
know that you had some wild thunderstorms
Yeah.
a few nights ago, and it was behind your camera when you
Yeah.
were live somewhere.
Yeah, it was very cool. I hear the thunder.
Lightning and the thunder.
Johnny G can hear it too, apparently.
Yeah,
He's got
and
good ears.
he said, and Johnny says, I have 6763, the Rapid River Western, the Rapid River Village. Oh,
Yeah. Show us that on the big screen. Mayo, what kind of candy do you like?
well, I'll have to show that off another time then. Because I'm my computer's going through some updates right now.
Okay. Well, let's talk about candy then.
Yeah. What's your favorite type of confectionery? Either
I
lollies
like
or
lollies.
chocolate?
Lollies.
I think I prefer chocolate myself.
Lollies. Yeah. And then
But
ice cream,
yeah, but
chocolate lollies.
out of all the confectionery lollies,
Yeah.
I'd say that Starburst gummies are my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Although they don't sell them on shelves anymore, which sucks.
Okay. Right.
And I can't even find them in some independent stores either, which really sucks. So pretty much the only way I can get those Starburst gummies are online, which sucks. Like I can get them in bulk orders on Amazon or something. Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, because I just thought we got some silence. Johnny G says Coke bottles. Yes.
Yeah.
Trolley sour Coke bottles are really tasty. Brett's build says lick the lollipop. And also he says M&M's. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I think my favorite chocolate, without doubt, it has to be the white chocolate Lindor balls.
Oh, yum.
White
Yeah.
chocolate is an acquired taste, and it's only good in small doses. So I know
Yeah.
that'd probably be an unpopular opinion, but I've acquired that taste.
Yeah. Yum.
And
Now
Johnny
I
G
feel
also
like
says strawberry and cream. That's a good one.
yum. Got the
And
one.
yeah, so those are my favorite confectionery lollies and my favorite chocolate.
Yeah.
And without doubt, my favorite type of ice cream has to be a bulla cookies and cream.
Oh. Yes. I've got vanilla caramel brownie ice cream in the freezer.
Johnny G says
Pineapples.
the
Love them.
pineapple.
Yeah.
I have a pen. I have a pineapple. Apple pen. I have a pen. I have an apple. Pen, pineapple, apple, pen. Popping candy. I've been eating some of the popping candy chocolate Santas from Cadbury lately. Yeah, so So those are some. And to tie that in with Lego, I'd say that I think my favorite a Lego candy piece would have to be it would have to be the printed chocolate bar that was, I believe, included in one of the Harry Potter sets.
What?
Yeah, that first appeared in one of the Harry Potter sets, and they've
True.
used it in other things like Friends ever since then. That's the Lego candy piece that stands out to me. I also like the technique where they put the printed red swirl on. They put the printed red swirl on the 1x1 round white tile, and they used to put it on. They used to put it on that white stopstick piece that was kind of a. It was kind of a tile. Well, it was kind of. It was kind of a wide brimmed 1x1 stud without the anti stud on the side, and it had a one long bar extension. Now they've made that piece with the anti stud on the bottom, and they trimmed out that wide brim section, and they put that printed red swirl on that to make the a lollipop. And I think
Oh,
that piece was also used in some police sets
yeah.
for the wands, um the light wands that they use to direct traffic, and I think they used in some of the train sets for the guards to stop the trains at the stations or whatever. That's a technique that jumps out to me for actually building um Lego candy. But definitely my favorite build of all time for Lego candy has to be the chocolate bar character from the Lego Movie 2 that was sold in the same set as a sweet version of Unikitty. I think she might have had some sprinkles or something, and also included that minifigure that was with that buildable figure that was an ice cream cone. I think that was
Right.
the same set. Yeah, I think that also included a little cart that was carrying a black forest cake on top of it. That I think that was one of the the $10 Lego Movie 2 sets, and I bought one of them because I had to have that chocolate bar. Yeah, and Johnny
Yeah,
knows what I'm talking about. He
yeah.
says I like the ice cream cone guy. Well, if Johnny likes the ice cream cone guy, then I like the chocolate bar guy from that set. Sometime I'll have to do a video where I show that stuff off, because I've definitely showed that stuff off in various people's live streams.
Yeah.
And if you want to see that chocolate bar character, I believe if you go back and watch some of my old live streams, or if you go back and search for some of my old Instagram posts. By the way, if you haven't already followed me on Instagram, that's at real_Mayo Hosko, all lowercase letters, by the way. You might find a picture of that chocolate bar character from the Lego Movie 2. So do you have any favorite so what would you say is your favorite candy type piece in Lego?
Oh, well, I don't know. Any of the like flat tiled 1x1 flat tile with a print of anything sweet, anything,
Because
anything sweet that they've done that I
the chocolate chip cookie is another good one.
right. Yes. Um,
Yeah.
I can't wait to see some pieces like coming up in the next week. Like I'll be sharing so many pieces and finds, and just so you know, I'll show you like the instructions for the sets or whatever to show you what there is in the collection. Because I've
Yeah,
collected
then
the instructions for everything after 1997. There's instructions for everything.
yes, because you can show that stuff off, and if you get enough support from people in the community, maybe they might convince you to go live. And if you decide to go live, I'll help you with all that testing.
Mm. Oh, yes. I'd like to look at the Quickie Mart. Yes.
Yeah, we'll have to look at the Quickie Mart some other time when Amanda comes on again, because you are definitely going to be seeing a lot more of Amanda Polinski on the Mayo Hosko channel. Amanda Polinski is a very fun person to talk to on live streams, and if you've been watching this stream whole time, be sure to leave a like on the stream to spread the love around. So just go over to the bottom of the screen and not only click that like button, but also click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you're subscribed but you haven't clicked the notification bell, why don't you do that while you're at it as well?
Yes.
And so that's all the bulk of the conversations. It's been a pleasure talking to you again, Amanda, and
Of course.
I think we have a really good dynamic. We
Yes.
have some business and some brass tacks to get down to someday, because I definitely love to see images of those
Yeah.
road base plates, and then maybe we
Stand
can
by.
organize. Then maybe we can organize how to do some fan mail, because I definitely.
Yeah.
Because if you don't want to charge me for those base plates, just charge me for the cost of
Yeah.
the shipping. I'll have to make a fan mail video
Yeah.
about that stuff.
Yes. Yes. Make sure we put some extra special goodies in there.
It looks like Johnny is leaving us, so thank you for sticking around, Johnny. We've definitely enjoyed reading your comments.
That's right.
And Johnny G thinks that we have good chemistry. I think we have good chemistry as well.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, and we can talk Lego, can't we? We can talk.
Definitely. And I'm always here. I'm always here to help Amanda Polinski with technological stuff and the research side of things. And I really enjoy having Amanda Polinski come on here and A, give me something to talk about on my live streams, and B, just her presence on the live stream makes it better than just sitting here alone with myself and in my own thoughts.
Right. Do you know what else? What the heck are we going to... What is going to fill that hour void, Mayo? What are we going to watch?
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and see if I can get Captain Matt up in here, and then I might do a live stream after this, doing a hangout with Captain Matt instead. So that's why I need to make some calls on both Facebook Messenger and Instagram, because Captain Matt messaged me while I was working 9 to 5. He messaged me. Well, he actually tried to call me on Messenger, but then I had to remind him that I was working, and he was like, "Oh shit!" So then he said, "I'll call you back at 9:30." So I'm guessing he'll be available at 9:30.
Okay, coolio. Well, we still want to watch you eat the pizza, though. Just saying.
Well, I might have to quickly show off the pizza. If Captain Matt is down to go live. Because now I'm going to spend the next 5 minutes trying to get in contact with him.
Mm-hmm.
Just to see out the live stream, because we've been talking for a good 1 hour and 55 minutes now.
Yes. and we have spoken the whole time. Oi, I really like. I don't know if you've seen them, but you know the Toy Story soldiers, the green ones.
Yes.
I have that. Those 4 of those.
Oh, really?
Yes. Right here in front of me, I have the just their little base plates that they sit on, and their little stretcher.
No, that kind of stuff is stuff that you'll have to make Instagram posts about.
Okay. And
I'm
no,
sure
we
there's a
can't.
lot of content.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a lot of stuff in your drawers that you could definitely make. That you could definitely make in Instagram photography out of.
Okay. I have 2 boxes unopened. Unopened what? What? Johnny, what? Pardon? What do you mean?
Let's change my now that Brett's been gone for a little while now.
Mhm.
Let's
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
change my icon back to the mayo jar.
No, we can't watch Amanda Day drink because it's not daytime. It's nighttime over here.
Let's change my name back to Mayo Hosko. There we go. To see out the end of the live stream.
Mayo Hosko talks Lego. No filler, no sugar, just whole egg. Love piece and chicken grease.
I think Captain Matt might have had the day off as well, because I think he's trying to nurse his hamstring injury right now. Oh, don't worry, Johnny. I'm never going to be sleeping on my live stream, because if I ever feel like I am going to go and sleep, I'll just end the live stream instead.
Yeah. Yeah, Mayo Hosko sleeps on stream. Mayo Hosko sleeps on stream. Imagine that. Imagine if Mayo actually fell asleep. That would be just... The world has come to an end.
Yeah, because I don't want to end up like certain other people. Macro.
Hashtag not falling asleep. It's passing out.
I may. 4 hours, 23 minutes, and 17 seconds later.
Yeah. Amanda may also pass out. Yes, there is always a possibility that I could too pass out, because I've had a beverage, but I've only had a couple, so we're not too far in.
Okay, I think it's time that I acknowledge some people that were in the chat.
Yes.
So I know that we had Brett's Builds and Brickles and Miss Amby in here earlier. Obviously, Johnny G's been chatting away. Actually, there's Brickles. We've had Tasman Bricks. We've had Doc Sampson. Oh yeah. Yeah. There's Brett's Builds. We had the Cajun Yeti. We had StreamYard. We had Amanda.
Hello.
In the panel, we also had Brett's Builds in the panel. Trying to remember any other names. I think that was it. No, we're going to be ending the live stream. So anyway,
let's see the pizza.
maybe in the next live stream if Captain Matt decides he wants to hang out with me live. So anyway, thank you for watching this live stream. Thank you, Amanda Polinski, for coming along. We can't wait to see what the future entails with you, both on Instagram and on YouTube. If you decide to ever do content on YouTube, I'll definitely be there to help. It's been great talking with Amanda Polinski. It's been great doing another Mayo Hosko random hangout. I will see you in the next live stream, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, guys. You have been awesome.
Bye.